For my personal inquiry project, I decided to look into the issue of poverty here in Austin, Texas. In what seems to have been a booming city recently, there are still many who are struggling, most of which have been natives of Austin for some time now. Poverty is not only being poor, but to be oppressed, whether by wealth, race, religion, or any other characteristics that may separate you from others. But I wanted to find something more specific than poverty, so I decided to look at how poverty affects education. An issue that has been looked at for some time now and deals with even further, more complex philosophical issues over equality and equity. I researched these wicked problems through several ways. First off, I began to read articles in scholarly journals that provided several perspectives on the effects of poverty and education. Next, I conducted interviews for my link class, Listen, Learn, and Communication. In the interviews, I was able to learn a lot about not only my wicked problem, but how listening can be applied to its benefit. One of my interviews that stood out was with the journalist from the Austin Statesman, Dan Zare. I contacted Zare after reading his article, Study Austin Trending Wrong Way on Poverty Concentration. The article talked about the division of wealth in Austin and how that influences schools. I learned more than I would have expected about the issue of poverty and education. I was already aware of the segregation of school because of the types of communities that surround Austin, but I found out that there has been efforts and attempts to push for segregation and unequal access to education, not only in Austin but throughout the United States. People who live in any type of poverty are more concerned with their survival than their success. They worry more about where they will live and how they can get food than how they're going to study for an exam. However, education is still very important to them and they want to have idolizing roles in society and a well paying job. And as a country, America has to lessen or destroy the large gap between the rich and the poor. When it comes to education, everyone deserves a fair chance at their success.